World War II, the deadliest conflict in human history. Over 70 million lives lost, nations devastated, and the world forever changed. But how did this war begin? What were the key moments that shaped its outcome? And how did it end with a weapon so powerful it changed warfare forever? This is the complete history of World War II. The roots of World War II can be traced back to the end of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles left Germany humiliated, forcing it to pay massive reparations. As economies collapsed during the Great Depression, extreme leaders like Adolf Hitler in Germany, Benito Mussolini in Italy, and militarists in Japan rose to power. These leaders promised to restore their nation's glory, but their ambitions would plunge the world into chaos. On September 1, 1939, Germany, under Hitler's command, invaded Poland. 2 days later, Britain and France declared war on Germany. World War II had begun. But this was no ordinary war. Hitler introduced a terrifying new strategy, blitzkrieg or lightning war, using fast-moving tanks, aircraft, and infantry to crush his enemies before they could react. In just months, Hitler's forces conquered Poland, Denmark, Norway, Belgium, and the Netherlands. By June 1940, France had fallen, and Britain stood alone against Nazi Germany. But Britain refused to back down. In the skies over England, the Battle of Britain raged as German bombers tried, and failed, to bring the British to their knees. In 1941, Hitler made his biggest mistake. He invaded the Soviet Union in Operation Barbarossa, opening the largest front in history. Stalin's Red Army, though unprepared, launched a brutal resistance. But the harsh Russian winter and fierce Soviet counterattacks turned the tide. By 1943, the Nazis were on the defensive. Meanwhile, across the Pacific, another war was raging. Japan, hungry for power, launched a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. The United States, once reluctant to join the war, now had no choice. With the U.S. entering the war, the Allies gained a powerful new force. June 6, 1944, D-Day. Allied forces launched the largest amphibious invasion in history, landing on the beaches of Normandy, France. This marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. At the same time, the Soviets were crushing the Nazis from the east. Germany was collapsing. By April 1945, the war in Europe was over. Hitler, realizing his defeat, took his own life in his Berlin bunker. On May 8th, Germany surrendered. Victory in Europe Day. But in the Pacific, Japan refused to surrender. The U.S. made a controversial decision to drop the atomic bomb. On August 6th, Hiroshima was destroyed. 3 days later, Nagasaki met the same fate. On August 15, 1945, Japan surrendered. World War II was finally over. But peace came at a cost. Europe was in ruins, millions were dead, and a new conflict, the Cold War, was already beginning. The world would never be the same again. World War II reshaped nations, politics, and global power forever. If you found this video informative, hit that like button and subscribe for more history deep dives. What historical event should we cover next? Let us know in the comments.